Clark Kent wannabe phony reporter walking around back there with a job, and a guy like Lance Storm
I
can't get...
assume you're referring to Hurricane Helmsley.
Oh,
I assume that.
So, that is a secret identity, huh? Is that what you're saying?
A secret identity.
Well, Hurricane Helms is that reporter.
That's about as well-kept secret as your love life.
Hey.
And the Rock knocking down Lance Storm.
Oh!
Storm from Calgary has a chance here to win his job back. Can he get it done? Well, that's what we're here to find out.
Now, JR, that's about as well-kept secret as old Hip-Hop Hitler's hat size. You don't think Lance Storm got a chance to get his job back here? He's got a chance to get his head smashed in there. Wait a minute, the Rock's going to speak.
Says you got to respect a guy like this, just doing all he can to fight, scratch, and claw to get his job. But we got to look at other options.
Right,
and right here, Lance Storm. It's the People's Employment Agency. It says the first one, what you could do is you could go right back to the Waffle House and sling hash all day. Number two, here's something you're qualified at. Go to the circus, follow the elephants around and scoop up their trap all day. But number three, the best one of them all. It says right here, fine print, black and white. If you can go right back to the Rock, whooping your monkey ass all over Cajun country.
Lance Storm likes any of those options.
Well, JR,
but they may be better than his head bouncing off this table a couple of times.
Like I said, you know he's got like a snowball's chance in Hades of beating the Rock. And Ric Flair knew that too.
Well, for whatever reason, Flair and Lance Storm were not on the same page. Still to come tonight, RVD.
Oh.
No! Nice shot there by Storm.
Surprise.
Hey, good habit. Good habit here. And the Rock. Kicking out after that shot to the face. Nice super kick by Lance Storm. RVD challenging Chris Jericho for Jericho's undisputed WWF title live here tonight.
Lance Storm has got a little bit of offense here.
He's got a job to fight for. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, but come on, he's fighting the Rock.
I understand that. That Booker T. What a guy that certainly seems like he'd run 1,000,000 miles to keep from confronting Austin man to man. Booker T may have a case of Limbertail, King.
Well, who would have ever thought that a heathen like Stone Cold Steve Austin would follow Booker T to church? I mean, Booker T was just there to probably give a little donation in that friendly bingo game. Oh,
Samoa drop.
And the little blue-haired lady was cheating.
Oh. Did you see Booker T switch bingo cards for that woman? That's a good example of the kind of human being that Booker T is.
Look, you saw Booker T running all over the church looking for the offering plate.
Yeah, I saw him looking for a place to hide like a scared rabbit.
What?
And the Rock again scoring the right hand on Lance Storm. And Storm coming in this thing as a decided underdog, shall we say.
Decided.
Rock countering. Irish whip. Oh. And
I know what Booker T was trying to do in there.
DDT. Could be over there. Hold on, here we go.
No, I know what Steve Austin was doing in church.
He's looking for Booker T.
No, he's looking for that shot of wine and that poker chip they stuck him out there.
What is wrong with you?
Why?
How long's it been since you've been in well, I'm not even going to go there. Lance Storm aiming for the Rock.
Here we go.
Just kicked him white. Boom. And the leg race takedown, the leg drag. And the Rock now. Looking up the sharpshooter on Calgary's own Lance Storm.
What, you act like you're surprised. Did you think Lance was going to tap out? Did you think he had a chance in this match? Hey, look at this.
Come on. There's Test. Test once again getting into the Rock's business with Storm down and the referee down. The opportunist Test.
Well, now, turnabout's fair play, I think, here. Look at this.
Oh, the pump handle slam.
Wow. Pretty impressive. Hey! Hey, we may do the Test Employment Agency at work here.
Storm's got the cover. Referee Tim White.
Look at Storm. He's trying to hook every leg the Rock's got. He's like a spider on him.
Storm cannot believe it.
I can't believe it either. I know Lance Storm had him a big old fat contract here in the WWF.
And Storm now. He's got a pin. Yeah, you're right.
Take advantage of this.
He's got to take advantage quickly. Suddenly. Spine buster by the Rock. It takes 10 seconds.
Hey, wait a minute. Rock, where are you going?
Walking the outside, hammering test. And this situation here between these two big young guys, the Rock and Test, really escalating.
Yeah, I think they got about Chris.
What about Chris? And what a collision there. The Rock taking down suddenly the referee. Wait a second. Wait a minute here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner